1 2 oh 1 2 oh 1 2 1 2. Hello, hello. We're live. We're live. We're live.
We hate Tottenham, Chelsea! We hate Tottenham, Chelsea!
Well, I think that works. So, good afternoon. Good afternoon. How you doing? You are tuned in to the Under the Blue Flag podcast with me, Disco Cookie. How you doing? I forgot to shut my door, so give us a sec. Done. Right, so hello again. Hope you're well out there. Remember to like and subscribe to my channel Under the Blue Flag podcast with me, the Disco Cookie. So yeah, hope you guys are all good. Hope you've had a good start to the week. It's currently Tuesday. We have a few things to go through this evening, before we are going to be playing out in Germany tomorrow against Borussia Dortmund. First time Chelsea have ever played Dortmund, and the first time we've ever played in that huge stadium, which apparently will have 81,000 people in it tomorrow night. So big up to all the Chelsea boys that have gone out there. Hope you have a good trip. Hope nothing untoward happens. And of course, good luck to the Chelsea team. And we'll be getting onto that in a few minutes' time. Don't forget, you can say hello to me in the chat room. Of course, I'm still fairly new to some of this, so bear with, okay? I had a microphone the other day for my watch along. I've now got a headset, and yeah, my mic still makes me look like I haven't been on holiday for about 10 years. But it still makes me look like I haven't been on holiday for 10 years. But trust me, I have. I'm just working on a few different things. And so yeah, Chelsea, the mighty Chelsea. Been a lot of fallout since the weekend's game against West Ham in terms of the fan base on Twitter, and there's been a lot of potential backlash for our manager, Mr. Graham Potter, because he has been a little bit weak in his responses to some of the incidents that occurred. And I think the Chelsea fans just want him to grow a big whole pair of kahunas, and really sort of lay into the PGMOL, lay into VAR about that decision, right? Which was blatant handball. Not just might have been handball, it was blatant handball, okay? And, Dermot Gallagher's come out and said yesterday on Sky, blatant handball. Should have been a penalty for Chelsea in the 89th minute to make it 2-1. Potentially, it would have gone to 2-1. So, anyway, massive love if you're out there. Say hello to me in the chat room. I'll say hello to you. And, this is only my third stream. Still getting used to all this medium. And just wanted to come back on and do a little bit of a preview for tomorrow night. I might be able to do a watch along tomorrow night, but I'm still checking. And I have to shoot off to work in the morning. And of course, hopefully I can get back in time. No traffic on the M25 to start a watch along before 8. And give you the team news and give you my view on what might happen in the match. So back to the Graham Potter thing. A lot of people in both sides of the camp, in my opinion. They are literally, half of the fan base are Potter out. The other half of the fan base are give it time. But we want to start seeing results on the pitch. And that's the problem. We're not seeing results on the pitch. All these draws and sort of lack of idea in the second half it's not the way it should be. We're the mighty Chelsea, we should be smashing teams like we did in the first 20 minutes against West Ham. We absolutely smashed them, to be honest. And a couple of offside goals are offside goals, right? Okay, and we actually lucked out that their goal in the second half was offside too. But yeah, VAR should have given us that penalty. We didn't get it. That's the way football goes, and that's what Graham Potter said, right? That's the way it goes. But actually, Tommy Tuchel or some of the other bosses in the past would have come out and said, that's a disgrace. What the bloody hell are they doing, mate? At the end of the day, we need to get the wins. We need to climb that table. So it's no good if he doesn't come out and fight our corner. That's what we need. We need it. We need to get a win in the league desperately. We need to climb that table. Hopefully against Southampton on Saturday. But again, they're just about to get a new manager, Jesse March. They sacked their guy Nathan Jones this week. So it's now their third manager this season. They might bounce, right? They beat us at their place, St Mary's, one of the last Tuchel games, right? I really hope, of course, that we ain't gonna, have an issue on Saturday. But the way this team are playing at the moment, anything can happen. Okay, so Thomas, you need to grow. Not Thomas, Graham, you need to grow a set of kahunas, mate. You need to start challenging these referees, these fourth officials. You need to start battering them, mate, if we don't get the decision. No point sitting there looking at your iPads with your little team around you, with your hands crossed. You need to be out there battering them, mate, okay? Show the passion you showed when we scored that second goal that was disallowed, yeah? Show that passion if we don't get a decision. Show us that passion. Show the fans. The fans want to see your passion, mate. You're in charge of one of the elite clubs in the country, man. And although, okay, you might not have that personality inside you, you're going to have to grow that personality if you want the fans on your side. And, that's why we're here, to support the team. You are now Chelsea's biggest supporter, in my opinion. You should be backing the team, backing the players, backing everything to do with our football club, not just wishy-washy, never mind, we hope to do better next time. It's not good enough for Chelsea, okay? That's why half the fan base are now split. We don't want to become, I don't want to say it, a team from Woolwich, yeah? I'm not saying their name. We don't want to become them, where there was all, fan base was split for years. Sack the manager, keep the manager, sack the manager, keep the manager. No one wants that. We don't want to sack the manager. I don't believe Bowley wants to sack you. So it would cost him too much to have two payouts in one season. He's had to pay out Tommy T, probably, 15, 16 million. He probably had to buy him out of his contract. And he'll have to do the same with you, right? So up it now, mate. We need this. We need to start winning and climbing that league. 4 wins in 20 matches or something. Johnny Minnells, big up Johnny Minnells, was laying it out on the table the other day. 4 wins in 20 matches ain't good enough, and 2 of them were Champions League, so it ain't good enough for Chelsea FC. It might be good enough for Brighton, that ain't good enough for us, mate. You need to start upping your game, and quick. Now, okay, I get it. The players are young, it's a young team, and they're trying to gel. I get that, don't get me wrong, but then you play Cucurella again, and you told us last week that Cucurella had issues, personal issues, and the fans to go easy on him. So why'd you put him in the firing line straight away? Yeah, play Lewis Hall, left back. Even play Aspie, Dave, left back, right? And then bring on Chilwell. Don't put him back in the firing line. And honestly, if you play him tomorrow night against Dortmund and he has another bad one, mate, I heard the fans turned on him. I don't agree with it. Don't agree that fans should ever boo a player unless, of course, they've said they're leaving and they fucking hate us. Then that's different. So yeah, don't forget, like and subscribe. Under the Blue Flag podcast with me, Disco Cookie. How you doing? Hope you are well out there. And I'm well. I'm optimistic, but I'm also realistic that we need to get a good win tomorrow night in Germany. Buy the odd goal again will do. If we can smash them 2 or 3 and make that home leg even more comfortable, please, let's do it. But we need to start playing with this sort of passion. Yeah, you need to start delivering that to the team, Mr. Potter. Okay, please. It's what we demand as fans and followers of our great football club. We want to be able to support you. We want to be able to support the team 100%. And we don't want no Twitter virgins with their agendas, okay? Trying to get you out. We don't want that. You know, it all comes from Bowley, right? There's going to be an agenda against him. There already is. It started. He doesn't understand our football club. They're already saying it. Okay? If Roman would have been here, you might not have been here by now, Mr. Potter. So you need to start upping your game, mate, and ensuring that we, as the real fans, can fully support you 100%. And that starts with the touchline. How you act on that touchline. You need to be hassling that fourth official to give us the decision, to call for VAR, yeah? You should have been out your seat jumping around for VAR when that handball happened. And if you didn't see it, you see it within seconds on your little iPad. We see it that you see it within seconds on your iPad. The whole Chelsea fan base could see that was a penalty. The whole world could see that was a penalty. The geezer didn't fall on the ball. He jumped on the ball with his hand. He saved it. It was a good save. Alright? Anyway, that's enough of that. That's enough of my little rant there, because I'm not happy about it. I was there anyway. I did the watch along. I wasn't happy. Yeah, you can see my watch along in my videos. At that point, you know, even I could see it, and I was nowhere near the ground, and I could see that was a blatant handball penalty. Blatant. You need to start backing this team. You need to start arguing about the decisions. It's cost us 4 points at least this season. The 2 against Spurs, and Cucurella had his hair pulled, and they equalised. You know, I know you wasn't there then, but that's another decision. And then this one. You need to understand that this isn't good enough for us. We have to be fighting the PGMOL over this. You need to be on the phone to whatever his name is, Webb. Yeah, get him on the phone, mate. Say, excuse me, why didn't that go to VAR? Yeah, and then you need to tell us that you've done that. Anyway, tomorrow night we are playing our Champions League round of 16 game away in Dortmund in Germany. At that huge stadium of theirs, 81,000. That's going to be one hell of an atmosphere for the teams that are in there and for our young team. I really hope you play some experience in that team tomorrow. I really hope that you play Mason Mount from the beginning. Yes, play Felix. Yes, play Mudryk. Who are you going to play in centre-back with Thiago? Who are you going to play? Are you going to play a back 3? Are you going to play a back 5? What are you going to do? Yeah, that back 4 isn't working. It's not giving us the width we need. Yeah, don't go out and play the same team that started against West Ham. I know you're tweaking it all the time anyway. But we need to get a decent result tomorrow, including an away goal, although I don't think they count anymore. But we need to get it. You need to get 2 away goals, I think, to give us any sort of chance when we come home, just in case we're a bit nervy and they get a goal. Right, 2-0 would do tomorrow. 2-0, please. That's my prediction. I'm not sure who you're going to play in the middle with Thiago Silva. I expect it to be Koulibaly, but then you haven't played him for the last 3 or 4 games. You played Balashile, so what's he been doing? Sitting on his arse? Is he match fit? Is he match sharp? What's he been doing? He's not even been on the bench. Where's he been? Well, you're going to play Trevor Chalobah, you're going to play Dave Aspie. I mean, you know, either one of those. I'd prefer Chalobah probably because of his pace. Yeah, come on. What's going to happen? What's the team news going to be? You're going to play Enzo, obviously. Are you going to play with Enzo again? You're going to play Ruben? I think there was flashes of goodness from Ruben the other night, but he looked knackered after 65 minutes. The first half he looked effective, but the second half he didn't look that effective. Are you going to play Ziyech again? Again, he doesn't even want to play for us. Why is he even getting in the squad? Or are you hoping he's going to come good and smash a couple in? Is that your plan, is it? I mean, yeah, he's got Champions League experience, I would agree. He has got that. But really, you need to understand that we need to get the point. Well, it's not points, but we need to get the win tomorrow, the positive win, to lift this club again. We've got to start lifting things up. We have to. It's getting a bit boring now. All these draws are getting boring, mate. You need to sort it out. And so, yeah, last 16 match, we are away to Dortmund in their backyard. There was some training videos put up today by Chelsea, and the players are out in the fog in Cobham, running around, looking good, but running around, right? You know, anyone can run around if you're getting paid 200 grand a week. What we need to see is some positive patterns of play. We had that in the first 20 minutes, half an hour, but it all died away. You know, until Mount came on, I don't think we had another chance after the second half. So, yeah, that's where we are. That's where we're going. So, yeah, let's hope for a positive result tomorrow. I've just hopped on to do a small live this afternoon, just to give my pre-match prediction, because I won't be around tomorrow until probably just before kickoff. And yeah, I'll be going to the Southampton game at home on Saturday, and really looking forward to that. Happy birthday to my dad. It's his birthday on Sunday, I think. So yeah, we'll have a little celebration for him on Saturday. And yeah, hoping for a positive result tomorrow. Decent lineup. I'd like to see a change of formation, but again, everyone will just batter him if that doesn't work. So he's probably just going to stick with the same 4-2-3-1. And yeah, I want to see a bit more passion from the manager on the touchline. I want to see a few more, you know, arguing about the decisions with the fourth official. You know, throwing his bottle on the floor if we're not playing well. Screaming at him from the side of the pitch. You know, Tuchel was an elite manager, elite gaffer. That's what he used to do for us. He used to feel like, you know, the boys were going to get a hammering at half time. This lot looked like they're just going in and putting, like, you know, checking their Instagram and checking their Twitter and just having a cup of tea, mate, and just sitting around having a laugh. It seemed like they're coming out fired up. And I don't really understand that, to be honest, but that's where we are. That's where we are, and that's what we have to deal with currently as fans of the mighty Chelsea. So yeah, this is Under the Blue Flag podcast with me, Disco Cookie. Please like and subscribe. Hit the like button. Give me a thumbs up if you're out there. Let me know in the chat what you think. I'm happy to take any questions as we move along. But yeah, Dortmund, you know, they're a decent team. They're a young team. You know, they've lost a lot of their class over the last couple of years, but then they have players like Bellingham. He's looking pretty good this season, as always, after a great World Cup for England. And yeah, I mean, they've got firepower. They won their last game 2-0 last weekend. I saw some highlights of that. And of course, they're at home, so they're going to have the crowd backing them. They're going to have the 12th man, right? And we need to ensure that we don't let that affect us. At the Signal Iduna Park. And yeah, big ups to all you Chelsea boys out there. Big up everybody. And I will be back online tomorrow night for a watch along. And hope to see you there. Let me know your score predictions in the message box. And hopefully we can get a positive result. Bag a couple of goals. Keep another clean sheet. And come back home for the home leg on March the 4th, which I will be at, and get a positive result to get us into the last 8 of the Champions League, because let's face it, we now looks like we've got to win that thing. You know, you're what, 8 games away from the final, or 7 games to the final. That's what we need. We've got to get positive results in all those 7 games. I mean, Potter's actually got a good record for us in the Champions League, right? But, you know, now it starts to step up, right? Group phase is one thing, but last 16, last 8, last 4, this is where you really start to cut your mustard as a manager, and this is where we need him to be fighting every single ball for us, with us. Okay, so big ups you guys. I have to turn the stream off now. I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care, guys. Ciao.